Since potential energy or potential, you know that potential energy and potential remain same, that potential energy when divided by charge becomes the potential. Okay, so if this is 0, this must be 0, because charge q cannot be 0. If this 0, then this will be infinity. So if v is 0, then u is 0. If u is 0, then v must be 0. So as we took that at infinity the potential energy is 0. Similarly, here we have taken first potential energy. Initial potential energy is such that it becomes 0. Initial potential energy, and final potential energy is at some angle theta. So let us calculate this. So now you must understand why we have taken pi by 2, because for this initial energy is 0. So this term goes to 0. So only remaining is minus pe cos theta. Okay, minus pe cos theta. So I think they have forgotten this minus, and this is minus p dot e, because you know dot product gives a cos theta. So these both of these are vector minus p dot e. So this is the potential energy is stored if we rotate any dipole from angle pi by 2 with external electric field pi by 2 to another angle theta. So let us see if this dipole would have been here. Okay, this dipole would have been here. Forget about which one is positive q and which one is negative q, but the direction of this dipole, let us say this is the direction of this dipole and this is direction of electric field. Both of them making 90-degree angle, that means cos pi by 2. In this case the potential energy is 0 in this case, and when this comes to an angle theta with some external torque, this extra work done will be stored as the potential energy in this dipole. This is the case we have just solved. Now this expression can alternately be understood by equation 2.29. So we can understand this expression by in another way by applying this. Again this work done was q1 vr1 plus q vr2 plus q1 q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into distance r1. So this was the formula, that q1 v r1, this was the formula 2.29 plus q2 v of r2 plus q1 q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into r1 r12. Okay, so let us, this work done is same as potential energy. q1 is plus q. Okay, vr1 is vr1. Okay, this is same. Now the distance, if this is the dipole, this is first one, this is second one, and this r1 is for positive q and r2 is for negative q. So let us take, this is positive q, this is negative q. So the direction of dipole is this is some, there is some origin. Okay, this is origin, this is r1, this is r2, and distance between them is r12. So let us put these values here. So q1 is simply q positive and v r1. Okay, this term is there. Now second term is minus q. So minus is here because this q is taken common and v r2. So q is taken common, v r1 minus v r2, because q2 is minus q. So this first term is clear. Now for second term, q1 q2 both are q with a, if we multiply there is a minus sign, and q square. This 4 pi epsilon naught is the constant, and the distance between them, since this is a dipole, distance between them is 2a. So again our expression becomes this, u dash theta is equal to q vr1 minus vr2 minus q square upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 2a. So this is our expression. Now here r1 and r2 denote the position vectors of plus and minus q, that you know that this is r1, this is r2. Now the potential energy difference between position r1 and r2 equals to the work done in bringing a unit positive charge against the field from r2 to r1. What does that mean? So let us see what does that mean. Let me remove this thing. So they are saying that the potential difference between R1 and R2 equals to the work done in bringing a positive charge against a field from R2 to R1. Let us go to the figure, then understand. So this is our figure. Okay. So for this positive Q, this is R1, this is R2. Okay. This is some external electric field. So if we want to rotate this dipole such that this becomes positive q, this becomes positive q, and this becomes negative q, 180-degree rotation. So how much change in distance is there with respect to this electric field? So what is the change in distance with respect to electric field? So electric field, you know, is in this direction. So previously this component of this r1 was here for this x-axis, and component of r2 was here. So now we have rotated. So after rotation, what will happen? After rotation, this r1 will be go here and this r2 will go here. So the total distance change is, what is the total distance change in electric field is minus a cos theta and a cos theta, and since the distance is positive, so it is 2a cos theta. So let me explain this thing once again. So what they are trying to say, if this is positive charge, this is negative charge. So if we want to rotate such that this positive charge will come at the place of this negative charge, and this negative charge will come at the place of positive charge. Hence this is 180-degree rotation. So now since the electric field is in x direction, the component of this r, let us say this is position r1. Previously this was r1, this was r2. So we have bring r1 here and r2 here. So how much change has occurred in the position of r1 and r2 is in x direction, because in y direction it is perpendicular to e, hence does not make any difference. So total difference in r1 r2 is a cos theta and a cos theta, 2a cos theta. So total distance between r1 and r2, if we rotate it, that is 2a cos theta. Let us apply it there. So what we get? So same thing is, they are saying the distance is 2a cos theta. Now this vr1 and vr2 is equal to that, you know, that electric field is v upon l. So v is equal to e into l, distance. Here the distance is 2a cos theta. So potential difference is minus e, because now it has rotated, minus e into 2a cos theta, because it has rotated. So minus e into 2a cos theta. So putting this value here, minus qe into 2a cos theta, and you know this q into 2a is p. So e is remaining there and cos theta is there. So u theta is equal to minus pe cos theta, and this second term is same. Again this cos theta we can write as dot product minus pe into minus p dot e minus q square upon 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 2a.